Hi everyone. So in this little interlude between our wave spell reading and our next wave spell reading, the one of the storm, I wanted to take a moment to just give a little talk and teaching lecture about a mini one on the calendars. So in my first blog on the Soul Garden, for those of you who have been keeping up with that, I talked about how there's more than one Mayan calendar. There's about 20 of them. And they have cycles measuring the Venus cycle, the Mars cycle, all kinds of different cycles. And the one that we're following, or that I'm reading to you from, is called the Tzolkin, and it's the sacred count of the days. And it's really a calendar that was used for prophetic purposes in terms of seeing what a person was meant to do for their living, what their gift was, what energy they were bringing into this planet, when they should get married, etc. It was for determining auspicious days, things such as this. And so what it's based on, and here's the theme of the day for this little vlog, is that it's actually not astrological, this one. So they did have a lot of different cycles that were astrological based on the stars or the planets, right? And a lot of people ask if what I do is kind of like astrology. And many times I say sure, just so people can understand what I'm doing. But as we're getting deeper into this wisdom and delving deeper together, I want you, my fellow connoisseurs of the Mayan calendar, to understand that it's actually not an astrological calendar. It is actually a calendar, and I'll have another vlog entry about how it's technically not even a calendar, but that we'll save for maybe next week. It's based on archetypes. Many of you have probably heard of Jung. Carl Jung, one of the famous psychologists of our time, who actually was a great influence on Alcoholics Anonymous and treated the founder of it and has treated many famous people. Well, this is the person who also talks about archetypes, and this calendar is based on archetypes. It's based on 20 of them. The Tzolkin, the sacred count of the days, has 20 archetypes. Or glyphs. They're like, what are glyphs? They're little pictures, Remember studying in high school or junior high about petroglyphs and different kinds of hieroglyphs in Egypt? They're little drawings, right? You've seen those Mayan drawings. And those drawings, there's about 20 archetypes, right? And so the 20 archetypes combine with 13 different numerals or numbers or tones. We can call them any of these things: numerals, numbers, tones. So 13 numbers. We have 13 numbers here. We have 20 glyphs here. Obviously, one falls shorter than the other, 20 and 13. So they start to combine. 20 times 13. And the cycle, goes over and over itself until they've all finally been with one another. 13 times 20 equals 260. So this is a 260-day calendar. What is 260? 260, let's see, if we try to look at it in months, if you can do this math later, but just it's like about 9 months, right? 13 times 20, 260 days. If we had 9 months of 30 days each, it'd be about 270. And if there were 9 months of 28 days each, it's about 260. So it's about 9-month cycle. What else is 9 months? Yep, that's right, a baby. So there's a little bit of more info about the Tzolkin and how sacred it is on so many levels. Stay tuned in. It's a calendar that'll help you manifest any creative endeavor, whether it's a baby, or a book, or a project. More later.